Alright, how y'all doing today? Let's talk about, last video we talked about liquid diet up to the point of the day before surgery, and then I went on a cleared liquid diet the day before till midnight the night before surgery, and then you go into a no eating fast up until surgery. So my surgery was first thing in the morning. So I had surgery, I think it was 7:30, 8 o'clock. I think it was 8 o'clock in the morning I had surgery. 7:45, I think, and I was out by 9. So it didn't take very long, about a little over an hour for the surgery. So there was no eating or drinking. So I didn't have to go all day without eating anything. It was, from midnight till the next morning. So when I had surgery, right after surgery, when I got out of surgery, they brought me back to the recovery room. I sat in there for a little while, from what I remember, anyways. Sat in there for a little while, and then they transported me to my room. I stayed in the hospital one night. A lot of people there where I got mine done doing an outpatient procedure, but because of my size at the time of surgery, I was 440 pounds. The doctor felt more comfortable doing it in the hospital. I had lost 50 pounds from the time I seen him first till the time of the surgery, and had lost 80 pounds altogether. So let me back up a little bit. Week before the surgery, they do what they call the nutrition class, and you get a lot of information. It's very informative. And I recommend when you go for your nutrition class, you pay attention. A lot of people go there and just, oh yeah, I'm just going to have to sit here 4 hours, blah, blah, blah. No, pay attention. There's a lot of information, a short amount of time, and where you get messed up with weight loss surgery, and a lot of these people you see on YouTube have all these complaints of things they didn't know, things they wish they would have known. They tell you the stuff if you pay attention in the nutrition class. Now, I'm not saying every person goes to a nutrition class or goes to a class before surgery, but the place where I had my surgery done, everybody goes through a class. Everybody. So pay attention. They're not doing this just to get paid. They're doing this for your information. Believe me, the lady that did my class flat out told you if she didn't have to do it, she wouldn't be there. So they do this for your benefit, not for theirs, for yours. So pay attention. It sucks. It's early in the morning. Mine was. It's 4 hours long or so. It sucks. But I paid attention and I learned a lot. And a lot of the stuff that I hear people complaining about, maybe it's just a place that I went to, but a lot of these videos, things I wish I would have known before or after surgery, blah, 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 they taught in this class. So, anyways, back on track. After the surgery, I was in my room, and the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to sit up. Even though I was groggy, I had a lot of gas buildup because they fill your stomach full of gas. I wanted to sit up, so I sat up. And I was weaving and wobbling, and like I was drunk. I was out of it. But it felt so much better to sit up than it did to lay down. So as soon as you get up, you can have ice or water. So I started sipping on that. And just sipping, or taking little ice chunks, little ice chunks, melting them in my mouth, and just letting it go down. And I was fine. About 2 hours after surgery, I got up and walked. I didn't want to eat nothing the rest of the day. They had brought me lunch, which was Jell-O. I hate Jell-O. I can't stand Jell-O. I've gone 10 plus years out without eating Jell-O because I can't stand it. I'll go the rest of my life without eating Jell-O. I didn't eat none of the Jell-O. The Jell-O they gave me, they told me to have Jell-O. No, I didn't eat it. So don't ask me about Jell-O. I hate Jell-O. But I had liquids, flavored water, sugar-free flavored water and stuff like that. I had all that. So that's what I drank for the next entire day. From the time I had surgery till I went to bed, was just clear liquids, water, and juice. Crystal Light. Not juice, Crystal Light. The next day, same thing. All I had all day was Crystal Light, and that's the day I was going home, so I didn't have nothing, didn't want nothing. Believe me, after surgery, you don't want anything. It's true. You don't want anything. So I drank clear liquids. I took a couple bites of Jello. Tried, about puked, gagged. I haven't ate it since. So that's what happened from before, after, during, and up to the day I got home. So I went home the next day. It was 3 hour ride home from the hospital to where I live. That 3 hours, I just hung out. The ride wasn't that bad for me. Seatbelt didn't bother me. Of course, I didn't wear one. Whatever. The ride wasn't bad. The bumps didn't bother me. None of that stuff. After the surgery, they have a tube coming out your side over here. When they pulled the tube, I was in a little bit of pain and discomfort before they pulled the tube. As soon as they pulled the tube, within an hour after pulling the tube, my discomfort was gone. Completely gone. I was burping, I was farting. Probably too much information, but that's what I was doing. A lot of my pain went away once they pulled that tube. On the ride home, it was good. I was fine. No pain. Very little. When I moved, you rub up against the scar. I still got a little, where healing up and stuff like that. Still hurts from time to time when you touch it or rub up against it the wrong way or whatever, but that's because they stabbed you, pretty much. They stabbed shit into you and worked on the inside of you. So that's pretty much up to the point where I got home. And in the next video, I will discuss a little bit from now. I've been home a week and a half. We'll talk about that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you all come back. See you next time.